this is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Alright, I just want to give my opinion on this real quick. I've been seeing, I just got a message on my one of my videos. Somebody left their opinion about Andre Ward, and some feel it as if he uses dirty tactics to win fights. Some feel as if, you know, refs don't take points away when they need to be taken away. They're not disqualifying him. I mean, I've heard a lot of things, read a lot of comments over the last few days leading into this fight, but I always read comments like that about Andre Ward, according to some fans. All right, now, does Andre Ward, does he elbow a little bit? Yeah. Does he headbutt? Yeah. Does he rough you up? Yeah. Does he clinch you and bring you towards him and then let go of the clinch and then start firing off punches? Yeah. Does he hold you with his right hand and bang left hooks? Yeah. Is it illegal? Yeah. Okay, now we got that out the way, and we have established that, and I'm telling you that it's not the you know, right thing to do in a fight, right? We know that. We understand that. Some of the greatest fighters in history have done illegal tactics throughout their whole career. Ali, rabbit punching. Holmes used to rabbit punch a little bit too. George Foreman used to push guys a lot, just, you know, with his two hands, just push you backwards. Vander Holyfield, a lot of people say headbutts. Hopkins headbutts. Tyson elbows. Floyd Mayweather forearms. I mean, you go on and on, man, right? My thing is this: even if you have a guy that does all of those things, right? What's the other dude named? Salito, the dude that fought Lomachenko, him. Look, man, if you're a trainer, okay, so I understand that some of you fans don't like that, okay? It's not what you like, and it's bending the rules and it's breaking the rules. Okay, cool, we have that established. Now, with that said, if you're training Kovalev or any other fighter that's fighting a fighter that does those type of things, are you guys going to be surprised on fight night? Are you going to sit there and just have your fingers crossed and just pray that the ref takes a point away? Or are you going to train for those things in training camp? Are you going to give your fighter different game plans? If the fighter headbutts, we're going to do this. If he starts to elbow and shit, we're going to do this. If we're orthodox and he's southpaw and his foot is on top of our foot, our lead foots, they get tangled up, we're going to do this, right? You're going to have these things in order going into fight night. You're not going to show up on fight night against a fighter who you think is dirty, get headbutt in the second round, and then look at the ref and say, man, he's headbutting. Yes, you can tell that to the ref, but what if the ref doesn't take points? Then what? Are you going to sit there and just keep looking at the ref like, hey, take those points away, he's headbutting every round, and just pray and hope that he's going to, you know, take points away, and you're not going to adjust? You're just going to just sit there and just complain? You have to adjust, even if it is a dirty tactic. Adjust to dirty tactics. See, some of you want when fighters adjust to dirty tactics to count when you want it to count, right? Riddick Bowe was able to adjust to Evander Holyfield headbutting. What's the excuse for him adjusting? He was taller, so Evander head couldn't reach. I mean, come on, man. Lennox Lewis adjusted. Michael Moore adjusted, right? Buster Douglas adjusted to Mike Tyson's elbows, regardless of what happened over there in Japan and all that. It doesn't matter. He got beat that night. He didn't have anything to complain about, right? You got to adjust and take matters into your own hands. Sometimes some people do it to some extreme. Mike was, you know, feeling if he was getting headbutt against Evander in that second fight, and he took matters into his own hand by biting him. He adjusted, but not in the manner we wanted him to. You have to make the proper adjustments, even if it is a foul. Like, nobody's sitting here saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with fouling. No, it's a foul. But if you can't adjust as a fighter, then you're fucked. And you can lose the fight and then complain all you want, but bottom line is you couldn't adjust to that roughhouse tactic, whatever it was, and the ref wasn't calling. It's like you guys want fighters to fight at this like safe distance. Just you guys got to fight at a safe distance and let your hands go. And if you get close, don't even clinch. Just continue to let your hands go. No. Oh, man, I can't even have to explain this shit. It's like, nobody wants to see excessive grabbing and mauling. We understand that. But it happens. And when it does happen, you have to know what to do besides just grab. Sometimes you got to hit with the free hand. Right? If your guy is good at throwing left hooks on the inside, you're going to clench his left arm. You're going to bear hug that motherfucking arm. You're not going to let him get anything off with that arm. And then with your free hand, you're going to hit and hold. Yes, it's fucking fighting. This isn't freeze tag or fucking checkers or some shit, man. Like, I don't know what you guys are like tripping on. Now, this is a 50-50 fight, okay? If they're on the inside and Kovalev feels as if he's holding, then John David Jackson, I think they'll come up with a great game plan to try to sully that. Whether it's let your hands go, whether it's, okay, if Dre grabs me like this, we're going to turn this way, you know, just certain things. I'm going to have my foot on the outside of his lead foot, or, you know, his foot. Then I'm going to turn him this way, use the jab, let my hands go on the inside. Don't allow him to grab me. And when he does, we're going to position ourselves this way or that way. You adjust. This isn't, you know, he's leading in with his head, I don't know how to adjust. Okay, well, that's your fault that you don't know how to adjust to that. Take a half step back. Start throwing the uppercut. Turn him a little bit. And if that doesn't work, that's your problem as the fighter. You have to figure that out. And I'm not saying that Kovalev might go in there and Dre may play right into his hands trying to fight a physical fight. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? But this whole thing of guys hold too much or they're leading with their head too, okay, well then fucking adjust. Pacquiao adjusted to Bradley, and people say Bradley uses his head all the time. It's called making adjustments, man. Even if it is a foul. I know some of you are going to say, no, making an adjustment is adjusting to somebody's jab or hand speed. Or okay. Yes, but you also got to adjust to everything that's in the ring. Whether somebody's shit-talking you in the ring or they're running or, you know, using lateral movement in the ring, you have to try to find a way to adjust and shut it down. He's leading with his head. Okay, well, I'm going to do this because we worked on this. Now, I know for some of you, no, the ref should take a point. Okay, but what if the ref doesn't take a point? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Yes, I know he should take a point or give warnings here and there to any fighter. But what happens when he doesn't? Do you just sit there and complain for fucking 12 rounds or until you get knocked out? Or do you try to adjust? Or he hit me low, I'm going to hit you low. To where the ref has to take, you know, bring both of you to the middle of the ring and say, hey, cut the bullshit. Or you let that fighter know without the ref saying anything, like, you know, that fighter will understand, damn, if I foul him, he's going to foul me back. He's not going for anything tonight. Then make him adjust to that. It's just weird, man. Like, gyms I've been in, right? Circle of Discipline gym over in, this is a gym over in South Minneapolis. And in there, I watch guys spar, some guys that are pro right now. One guy's a ranked middleweight, Robert Brandt, you know, and I watched those guys in there sparring, man, and them dudes just made adjustments. Some days, motherfucker got hit low. Some days somebody was using their head. There was a lot of shit going on. It was sparring, but still, you can get, you know, get cut or anything can happen in sparring. Some days, you'll see a fucking middleweight sparring a heavyweight in there. He adjusted to a big heavyweight, right? He made an adjustment. And the heavyweight made an adjustment to fighting a quicker guy in the middleweight. I don't know, man. It's like only on, since I've came to YouTube, now don't get me wrong, dirty tactics have been around. But what I'm saying is since I've came to YouTube, I've never really heard people complain so much about somebody that fights a roughhouse type of fight. Because it's like, you already know, well, yeah, okay, yeah, he does fight like that, but the motherfucker he fighting is going to have to make an adjustment and whoop his ass. Like, I don't see what's so hard about this. But maybe it's just me. I'm not here to change nobody's opinion. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to change the way you view boxing. I'm just giving my opinion on it instead of leaving a whole bunch of comments. But that's how I feel, man. Win, lose, or draw. This goes for anybody. This isn't an Andre Ward thing. This is just any two fighters fighting. He fight too rough. Like, all right, man. I'm out.